Sterling High School, Channel 19, winner of the National Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast.
You're watching Sterling High School, Channel 19, serving Hynella, Laurel Springs, Magnolia, Summerdale, and Stratford.
Hello everybody and welcome for Sterling Lady Knights action, their home opener against the Woodbury Thundering Herd. They're both 1-1, they're both 1-2, sorry, for the Sterling Lady Knights. They're trying to get their first home win and their second division win. Speaking of the division, we want to take a look at their standings for a second here. These two teams have been pretty okay throughout their first games. Take a look at the Colonial Liberty from last season. Haddon Township ruled with an iron fist, only one loss in the division, then 28-4 overall. Haddon Heights underneath 22-9, 12-2. Then Haddonfield at 9-4, 18-12. 8-7 were Sterling, 14-14, clean 500. Then Woodbury 4-8 in the division, 7-20. Then West Deptford at the end, 3-11, 12-16. We flip over to this year's standings. Haddon Township and Haddon Heights still at the top at 1-0 in the division, 2-0 and 1-1 overall. Then Sterling 1-0 in the division, but 1-2 overall. Then Woodbury, West Deptford, and Haddonfield rounding things out, all 0-1 in the division, then 1-1, 1-2, and 0-1 overall. Sterling, third in the Colonial offense, allowing up 30 points per game, but 39 go against them. Lexi Hunas 13 points per game on average. Monty Dram 9 points per game. Katie Claiborne is 6 points per game, and then Maddie Sims averaging 3 points per game. Then for Woodbury's side of things, their offense lets up about 50, but then their defense lets up about 51. Brianna Gardner have 15 points per game, Janessa Robinson 13, then Zoe Bell and Jabriel Howe both have 4. These two teams obviously not that bad. Look at this history from 2007. Sterling leads the series 17-5 and has won the last 2, but Woodbury's last one in 2024 and has won 5 out of the last 7 games between these two sides. And these sides are going to be a little different from these games out. I mean, obviously, new coach is important. Head coach Ponce Tinkham taking over for Coach McDonald. Stepped down from that position over the off-season, and now Sterling going to find a way against the Thundering Herd at home with these new home crowd fans. Try and make their record 2-2 on the year thus far. We'll get into the player introductions soon. Some keys to the game from what I've seen over the last bit. I'd assume if you get the ball to some of your higher scorers, get it to Lexi Kuhn, to Maddie Sims, Monty Dram with the most points from the team thus far, get it to her as well, and involve some of the youth. That's what they've been doing throughout. I'm Mag Zubank, feeling like Gavin Murphy and Nate Shores. How are you feeling about this one?
I mean, I feel like it's going to be a great game. Hopefully a strong defensive game by the Lady Knights today to lock down the Herd offense with a great offense that they have going on over there. But I mean,
before we get into any more analyzations, let's get into the girl basketball introductions.
Summerdale guard. Maddie Sims, senior, guard, Stratford.
Addison Myers, senior, guard, Summerdale.
Lexi Kuhn, senior, guard, Stratford.
Leah Doherty, senior, guard, Stratford.
Molly Hofbaker, sophomore, guard, Laurel Springs.
Jordan Fraser, senior, forward, Lindewall.
Aaliyah Smith, senior, forward, Magnolia.
Kylie Montesan, sophomore, guard, Summerdale.
Leah Ward, sophomore, guard, Stratford.
Caitlin Claiborne, freshman, guard, Stratford.
Introductions once again. I'm Mag Zubank with my Gavin Murphy and Nate Shores. We heard what Gavin's thoughts were on this one, but Nate, what are your thoughts on this game coming up against Woodbury?
It's going to be a defensive battle. It's going to go back and forth, I can tell. It's a matter of who can go down the floor and bring their possessions and score the ball.
I mean, definitely with these new coaching, obviously, it's going to be a lot different seeing how their defense plays. We were used to the zone, so they would constantly run. Now it's going to be a little different, maybe a little more unpredictable. We don't know if it's going to be woman-to-woman. We don't know if it's going to stay with those zones that they're familiar with. And Tinkham, I believe, was the JV coach prior to this, so he's got his way around it. He knows how some of these girls play and how their strengths are. And 1 and 2, getting to win your first 3 is obviously tough regardless of your coaching. You want to try and get to a good start, and I think a good first home win here is just what they need to propel themselves into that area of the season. Woodbury looking for the same thing at 1 and 1, looking for their first division win, looking for their second away win. Their points, they've scored a lot more than Sterling, about 40 more points on the year, but they've let up a lot more as well. Sterling also regaining Montgomery Dram for the roster. She didn't play her junior year, did play her sophomore year in a solid season stats-wise. And we're excited to see her back on the court after coming into Purdue for soccer. Let's see how she does when 11 on 11 turns to 5 on 5. And the turf goes to the court. Tip off Aaliyah Smith. Get it. Monty Dram looking to drive. Finds Katie Claiborne for 2. Can't make the first 2 points. And now Woodbury going to take it a little slower on the drive. Trying to find a way through. Jemiah Solomon. Finds Janessa Robinson. Passes it around as Woodbury. Looking for 2 points. Aaliyah Smith showing her strength in the paint, and Sterling get the ball.
I mean, it was a great play by Sterling there to get the Woodbury defense to really just kind of get trapped in. I mean, it was a great set and pick, pass off, and she looked like she tried to pass it under the net and just couldn't get it by and slipped it right out. Great defense there for Sterling.
This is the defense we were talking about. It's going to be heavy hitting defense back and forth. You see Montgomery Dram taking it up for herself. Aaliyah Smith keeps the ball in the Lady Knights' hands. Back out to Katie Claiborne, and the top of the key is Montgomery Dram. Looking to find some open space, but the Thundering Herd are living up to their name. Trying to give up no pressure. Look to get shoved a bit, and that might be where the soccer instincts kind of come in. You know, try to sell for those fouls. I mean, we've seen it throughout the season there. They're looking to bring it here. It could work pretty well in her favor. Gets throw in for Sterling. Lexi Kuhn finds Monty Dram again. Back to Lexi. Over to Aaliyah Smith. Finds Maddie Sims beyond the arc. He finds Claiborne. Back to Sims. Out of bounds. Still Sterling ball. Looking for a throw in, trying to find some open space. Gets it to Aaliyah Smith on the perimeter. Back to Sims. Over to Dram. To Claiborne again. Claiborne trying to find a way to drive. Finds Lexi Kuhn. Back to Aaliyah Smith, looking for the first 2 points of the game. Draws the foul. She'll get 2 shots at the stripe here.
I mean, that was great passing around offense. I mean, they really passed the ball around a lot. Try to get the open girl, and it looked like they tried to get her, but she just got a little hit at the end of the shot. Hopefully she can make her 2 here.
Her first goes up and in. Leah Smith gets the first point at the Castle on the season for the Lady Knights. Trying to go 2 for 2 when she does. They're already playing some full court pressure. Back to Aaliyah Smith, over to Montgomery Dram, fighting for her own 2. Can't make that one. Aaliyah Smith looking for the ball, scrambling. Woodbury end up with it, and they're trying to evade the pressure that Sterling's bringing. Bringing up the ball now. Jemiah Solomon, stripped away, but they'll call a jump ball.
I mean, like we're saying, they're playing some really tough defense here, even though they haven't played it very often, and they've been on the offensive side of the ball more recently. They've been playing some really tough defense, jumping for the loose balls, going for the scrappy things.
For a high arcing pass, ended up to the blue jerseys. Dram still going for her first make on the day. Not there that time. Driving up is Robinson. Finds a nice open pass for 3. Woodbury, in it goes. It's number 4, Brianna Gardner. Her 6th 3 on the year. Lexi Kuhn finds Katie Claiborne. It's the underside of the rim. Woodbury gets another opportunity at possession here. Tipped by Montgomery Dram. Still looking for her first bucket on the night. And she's got it.
That was some great defense to offense right there for Montgomery Dram to get the steal and keep the pressure on, driving up and getting the great layup to get herself her first 2 points of the night.
This full court press early from Sterling has been very interesting to watch. Janessa Robinson finds open paint points for Woodbury. First 2 on the night for Jabrielle Howell. Maddie Sims bringing up the ball now. Trying to find someone in open space. Katie Claiborne back to Sims at the top of the key. Finds Dram. Over to Aaliyah Smith. Gonna drive, shoots from a little way out, gets the other 2. It's a good shot made around the baseline there. Good move by Robinson to weave through some defenders. Finds someone open in the corner. Gets shut down quick by Lexi Kuhn. Howell getting pressured. Couldn't find a pass, and Aaliyah Smith. Ball gets tipped out of her hands. Howell tries to jump on it. They'll call a travel, Sterling ball.
I mean, like I've been saying, they've been playing some great defense as you see the shot here, again by Aaliyah Smith. It was a great shot, but the defense has really been strong for this Lady Knights team as we're up by 1.
Now, Nate, I mean, obviously you've played at this level for the boys team here. What have been for this first minutes of this game here? What have been your analyzations, right? I mean,
the Knights are going well. Their defense is really well. They're stepping up to open people, to not let them have an open shot. We're just not seeing a press from the girls. They're working well with it. They're not letting Woodbury get up the floor as quick as they want. They're slowing them down. So the Knights' defense is really transitioning into offense.
Triple attempts from Woodbury doesn't go their way. Aaliyah Smith, another rebound, gets poked out. I'll call a foul on Woodbury. That'll go on number 5, Zoe Bell. Three fouls committed by Woodbury, none by Sterling just yet. Montgomery Dram to bring this one up. Looks for a pass, finds Lexi Kuhn on the wing. Looks to be a timeout called by Sterling. About halfway through this first quarter. If you want some updates, check out Go Night Sports on Instagram and X. Some Sterling Sports updates. You get the final scores, events of when games are going on day after day here around the castle. Overall Reliable Sports, Ken Ciano's Twitter and Instagram pages at Go Night Sports. First timeout taken on the game for Sterling. With the lead, it's still a good idea to maybe take a time to reset. Obviously, like we had mentioned, they're bringing pressure to Woodbury, but it's not as consistent as they'd like it to be, because there's still been some plays where players like Janessa Robinson can get through for Woodbury and make some possession changes, kind of leave Sterling far behind on an odd man rush there. So just try to slow down the play and give themselves some time to breathe. It's the right decision here. It's Katie Claiborne. Over to Dram. Dram back to Claiborne. In the corner, Smith, good play to get it to Dram. She gets 2 along.
I mean, Sterling's just really been having a great passing night, as we've been talking about the defense, but their passing has almost been picture perfect as they get it. Another great pass for a shot there.
Tried to collapse in on Janessa Robinson there. He's going to call an and one there. Look at this one more time here. Shot by Dram. When you draw up plays like that, can you ask for it to go much better than that?
No, I really don't think you can. I mean, it was a pass out, pass in, right into the basket. Not much you can do there.
3-point play goes for Robinson. We're all tied up at 8 here. Good pass to Lexi Kuhn. Diving on the ball is Howell. Leah Smith looks to have it, but they're starting to dogpile. And they'll call to reset the player. Sterling ball. Lexi Kuhn will be the one to throw it in. Searching for the right pass. It'll be to Monty Dram. Over to Caitlin Claiborne. Claiborne finds Lexi Kuhn. She's getting pressured by Robinson. Finds Dram again. Dram tries to feed it through to Claiborne. Tried to force up a shot. Now Sims gets blocked. They call foul.
I mean, it was a great job by the Lady Knights to keep the pressure there, getting the rebounds, and after the rebounds, keep throwing up a shot to try to get them into more foul trouble than they already are.
Maddie Sims makes her first. Makes her second. Those are her first 2 points in the game. Woodbury to bring it up now. Finding some space. Solomon. Passing it over to Robinson. Robinson trying to feed through. Goes for the mid-range. Makes it off the glass. She's got 5 in the first quarter. Montgomery Dram finds Claiborne. Searches for Sims. He's getting pressured. Tries to make some space. Passes it to Claiborne again. Over to Dram. Trying to find some space. Takes a bit of a floater. No good that time around. Solomon. Or Robinson, excuse me. Finds someone on the wing. Not quite there for him. Brianna Gardner. Trying to run the floor a little bit. Passes it back to a teammate. Back to Gardner. Swings it in towards the paint to Howell. Howell crosses the court for 3. Woodbury just off the rim. Still fighting for the rebound. Woodbury still got it. 2 will go. That one in by Jemiah Solomon. Her first 2 made on the day. Passing around the perimeter. Lexi Kuhn takes her first 3 on the day, just off the rim. Rebound made. Bringing it up is Robinson. Robinson finds a teammate on the perimeter. Tried to find the paint. Saves it is Howell. Still Woodbury ball. Robinson's 2 there. Good utilization of the backboard, something we haven't seen too much from either side in this first quarter. Good block by Lexi Kuhn to keep resetting the play. A couple of substitutions here. Molly Hoffaker and Jordan Frazier will come in. Montgomery Dram and Aaliyah Smith going to take a break. Molly Hoffaker, her last season, was very steal heavy. One of the better defenders, able to get down to earth on the ball. So another 3 goes up for Woodbury, just off the back of the rim. Good play. Hoffaker could have her first 2 on the day. Not quite. Katie Claiborne goes for the putback points. Now Frazier ends up going to Woodbury after a couple of putback shots don't go.
I mean, that was a great drive here to try to get the easy points, but it just doesn't look like Molly could really get it to go.
It was just an unlucky bounce off the rim from what I could see there. And
so threw it off the backboard a little too hard.
Tries to play it into the paint. Woodbury doesn't make it work. Caitlin Claiborne with the steal, looking for 2 points on the night. Draws the shooting foul nonetheless. Our next scheduled game will be another girls basketball game against Collingswood on the day we come back from winter break, the 5th of January. Just one more time, it's a good steal made by Katie Claiborne and then a good foul drawn. She's looking for her first 2 on the stripe. This is her first.
I mean, it was a great defense to offense there with a great steal to drive. Just a little bit too hard off the backboard. Trying to find some points tonight.
Claiborne's second. In and out that time around, and the rebound gets taken by Woodbury. They're trying to maintain their lead. They'll play it a little slower from a little further back. Jemiah Solomon finds Robinson. Robinson looking for a good pass, has someone open across the way, makes that 3 ball. Once again, Brianna Gardner. She's got 6 in the quarter. Frazier to Claiborne. Can't make that one. Playing it slow is Woodbury once more, keeping the pace their own. Good pass to Robinson. Passes it over to Gardner. No fear in the shot. And why would there be, but that one's a little bit far off. Robinson tries to press through. Shot one more time. Gardner's been on fire this season from beyond the arc. She's made 7 on the season, 3 points wise. Molly Hofbaker drew a foul. Sterling looking for a steal on the inbound. Nothing there. Woodbury able to maintain possession as we head into the end of the first quarter. Woodbury up by 5 points. A lot of beyond the arc scoring from the herd out of Woodbury. 15-10. We'll see you in the second quarter.
Trust the Bomber family since 1975. Committed to excellence, dedicated to getting the job done right for you. Bomber, we want to be your plumber.
And we're back for the second quarter action. Take a look at our teacher, Kevin Schulz' house. Always gets very festive, very decorative for the holidays. So much so it's gotten them on TV. It's a lovely lot amount of effort put in. I'm sure they start this November 1st. I mean, they really got to put in a lot of effort on something like that. My apartment could never. After one quarter of play, what are your guys' thoughts on these two sides and how they've been going on so far?
Well, the Knights dropped back to a zone defense, a 2-3 defense, which is leaving three-point shooters open, and that's why Woodbury has knocked down so many threes. They need to make sure they're closing out on three-point shooters and not letting them have easy shots like that, because obviously you know they're going to knock them down now.
See Mr. and Mrs. Claiborne up here, rooting on their daughter. Had a great defensive night tonight.
She's had a good couple of steals, but hasn't been able to capitalize on the breakaways just yet. But, I mean, it is only her first year here, so getting those defensive efforts is what we want to see. And here's the Grinch, which I'm starting to think might be the reason we're losing. She's stealing our points. Not sure who invited the Grinch here, but I'm going to have to find them and let them know not to do that again. Woodbury will start with possession. They're bringing it up slowly. Still playing this zone defense. Leah Ward is in. Looks to have come in from Maddie Sims. For 2, Woodbury gets the second chance shots. How about a third time? Draw the foul.
I mean, that was a great offensive rebound there by Woodbury. Just keep getting the boards after missed shots and getting the fouls. Getting the foul to bring it to the line.
First 2 shots for Zoe Bell. First goes. The shooting foul was called on Lexi Kuhn. Zoe Bell looking to go 2 for 2. And she'll just miss that second. Claiborne. Trying to facilitate from the top of the key. Frazier over to the corner with Lexi Kuhn. Has to find a way out of it. Can't get it to Hofbaker. This could be a good fast break off the steal. Robinson can't make it another 2 more on the resume.
It was a good job by Molly there, not fouling, not sending her to the line and making her make a tough layup.
Good pass made by Claiborne to Hofbaker. Hofbaker looking to find some open space. Has to take it herself, loses control of the ball there. Still Sterling ball. Substitution coming in. Montgomery Dram coming back in. Leah Ward to take another seat on the bench for a bit. Passes to Dram. Over to Lexi Kuhn in the corner. Back to Montgomery Dram. Trying to make her way through a few players. That one doesn't go. Frazier went for the rebound. Ends up with some thundering herd ball once again.
I mean, in these first few minutes here from the Lady Knights, it hasn't really been good offensively as it was in the first quarter. I mean, if they can get back to the passing that they were having so excellently, if they can get back to that kind of passing and get back to getting the open shots, I mean, it could really be a different game here for the Lady Knights.
Not only that, but also calling some plays that they think will work out in their favor like we'd seen before. Woodbury trying to find a way through this zone to get some open shooters once again. Has a way through, tried to collapse in. It does work in their favor. Montgomery Dram gets the rebound. Trying to pass up to Hoffaker. Halts the play. Dram for three, long range. In and out. Second chance points for Lexi Kuhn. Makes it and gets the chance at a three-point play. Her first two on the day.
I mean, that was a great job there by Lexi Kuhn to just get the rebound and put it right back up and draw the foul to get a three-point play. Hopefully she can get the 3 points that Monty couldn't here.
She's been averaging 13 points a game. Pretty solid from the free throw line. Only seen her take 1 3 thus far in this game. Makes it a three-point play. Some pressure from Sterling. Works in their favor, can't stay in bounds. Woodbury got another opportunity.
I mean, this is great by the Sterling Lady Knights to play this kind of defense, but it does leave people open down the court, so luckily they didn't see them just in time, because there are people down the court that were wide open for the Woodbury side.
Bell passes it over. Solomon. Finds a way through to a teammate. Went for a layup, goes back to their center. Another two for Woodbury. So from Zoe Bell, gets her second and third on the day. Hoffaker passes it over to Dram. Dram with a nice spin, a good pass. Corner to Claiborne, doesn't go well. Rebounded by Woodbury. Bringing it up the court is Robinson. Stops herself, gets to Solomon. Gonna call a play. A shot is up, just barely off the rim. Dram sends it all the way over to Claiborne, snags that one. Tries to make the lay. Good physicality there. The second chance points don't go in her way. Jump ball call. Woodbury will get possession. Off in that lay, the second chance points from Zoe Bell there. Jordan Frazier will come out. Aaliyah Smith will come back in. Excuse me. Sterling ball, not Woodbury ball. And there's first year head coach for varsity girls basketball, Coach Ponstinkum. Good steal, can't maintain possession. Sterling still get the chance at the ball, but they've got to be careful with these inbound passes. They're down by 5. They need any point they can get here to bring it back from the second quarter. Passed into Aaliyah Smith. Over to Katie Claiborne, over to Hoffaker. Hoffaker finds Montgomery Dram. Takes the three. Just off the backboard and rolls off. Back to Hoffaker, gets to the Dram. Claiborne again. Over to Lexi Kuhn for three in the corner. That one goes off the back of the rim now. Still another rebound. Woodbury can't get the ball back. And they'll call for a reach. Woodbury second in the half. In the quarter, excuse me.
The Knights are dominating right now on the offensive rebounds to kick the ball out and try to set up another play.
Dram to Claiborne. Claiborne thinks she has some room, loses her footing. Woodbury gets the ball. And they'll try to bring it up now while they're down. A defender has to play from behind. Over to Howell. Howell looking for something. Finds a teammate, trying to force their way through for two, and she makes it a physical layup. That went in for Robinson.
I mean, that was a great physical layup there by Robinson. Great way to just put a little bit on it and put it up on the board as you get a travel here from Molly. Right here, you can see it again. Great just touch and throw over.
Solomon, not Robinson, excuse me. But nonetheless, both of them have been having a solid night playing back and forth with each other on the play. Obviously, 1 and 2, the jersey numbers do make sense. And over Hoffaker, that's kind of what you have to do. When you know she can play on the ball, you got to be able to take advantage of the size differential. Solomon again, Almost the same play with that floating layup. Goes to Lexi Kuhn this time, and Montgomery Dram tries to play it up. Claiborne can't keep it in. Woodbury got another chance to expand their lead.
I mean, if you're the Lady Knights right now, you're not trying to go play a slow ball, but you're definitely not trying to speed it up, try to rush yourself to get points. You're not down by a super amount as you get a 3 here. Right out. Rebound Woodbury.
That rebound. As rough as Aaliyah Smith went up for it. 100% agree with you on that one. You're able to play with a little bit faster pace while not scaling the court with each pass, right? I think that's what they need to work on. Take a look at this 3 one more time from Robinson that went off, and then the rebound from Zoe Bell. She passes it in. Right over. A travel by Sterling. Woodbury once again able to capitalize.
That's a prime example of not trying to speed up the game, trying to get the ball ahead to not let the defense get back and get set up, but it seems like the Lady Knights are trying to move too fast right now, and they're making simple mistakes that shouldn't be made.
Find a way to shoot from beyond the arc. Still Woodbury ball, poked out by a Sterling defender. Sterling still has about 3 minutes, 30 seconds to work with to try and bring this back to a more level playing field scoreboard-wise, but long-range 3 ball was in and out. Still with the rebound, Howell draws a foul. 2 more from the stripe for Woodbury. Look here, looked like it might have been on Lexi Kuhn there. Either her or Leah Smith, they both kind of collapsed in on the shot. Jabrielle Howell will take her first 2 of the day. Her first is up and good. These are her first free throw shots on the season. Second, up and good. Brought up by Claiborne. Keeps possession after a bit of a poke scare there. Dram. Sends it to Sims. Sims to Aaliyah Smith. Aaliyah Smith back over to Katie Claiborne. Back to Montgomery Dram. Back over to Claiborne again. Now Alexi Kuhn back to Dram. Collapsed in on. Play doesn't go how they'd want. And Woodbury looking to make their lead go to the double digits here. Has someone in the corner. Fakes the shot. Back out to the top of the key. Over to an open person on the wing. Just a little frog. Woodbury still. Keep it tipped away by Aaliyah Smith. Goes for the rebound. Still Sterling's ball. This shot attempt here, not a bad look based on her track record throughout the day, but didn't go her way that time around.
No, and it was definitely a great defensive play there by Sterling by getting the shooter trap or block. Oh my God. Forcing the shooter to take the shot with not seeing anyone open, getting them to shoot, and getting a great try for a rebound there.
Lexi Kuhn takes the 3. A light breeze comes from it, but the tip off. Let's say Sterling still gets the ball. Woodbury hanging on to a 9-point lead now. Leah Ward will come in for Lexi Kuhn. Sterling. Madison Sims looking for Dram, and she has her. Dram loses possession for a second, fighting for its Ward. Claiborne to Sims. Sims shoots from long range off the back of the rim. Out of bounds, Woodbury ball. Just about 2 minutes to go. Brought up by Solomon. Over to the corner. Off of Sims, still Woodbury ball.
I mean, we've been talking about the great, strong Sterling defense, but I mean, this Woodbury defense has been really strong, only holding the Lady Knights down to 3 points within 6 minutes.
Ball still in bounds. Backcourt violation. Sterling gets possession. Sterling obviously has a lot of ground they need to cover to make this look a little more even as we roll into halftime, but it doesn't mean they won't make a good effort. Just they need to make sure that they can find a way to get through this Woodbury defense that has seemed throughout this second quarter a lot stronger than they were in the first. Still Sterling ball. in this quarter. The Thunder and Herd have 4 fouls. Sterling has 3. Zoe Bell's 3rd foul. Sims looking for 2. Still Sterling ball. Dakota Sellers coming in for Woodbury. Number 23. Sims. Shot by Draham in from the corner. She's got 7.5. Move made. Good way to collapse in on the ball. Just one more time, she's open. Howell switches onto her a little too late. Before she knows it, the ball's already in the hoop. 9-point differential, then to a 6-point differential. Woodbury. Longer pass, tipped by Claiborne. Say it's out on Sterling. Oh, excuse me, out on Woodbury. Just barely tipped, could have gone either way. Graham to bring it up. Minute 20 to go in the half. Passes it over to Claiborne. Finds Leah Ward. Ward to Aaliyah Smith. Over to Sims. Sims putting up 2 from the baseline. Foul call.
And there's a great job by the Lady Knights to find the open woman there as they could kick it around, spin it around, and then Maddie drawing the foul here.
And that's the 5th foul from Thundering Herd, so they'll be in the bonus now. Sims will go for her 2, 3rd and her 4th on the day. Our next broadcast will be another girls basketball game when the Collingswood Panthers come to town. Sims' 3rd free throw goes through. We're going to go 4 for 4. And she does. Graham pressuring Robinson. Able to protect the ball pretty well. Good pass made, looking to float it in. Goes around the inside of the rim. 50 seconds now. Graham bringing it up. Playing with some pace now. Makes a move. Passes to Aaliyah Smith. Aaliyah Smith shoots from long range, mid-range. Good by Woodbury. They're trying to cave in on the corner. Saying Sterling ball, but a timeout Woodbury. Now, if you're interested in some more of the behind-the-scene things as well as when anything goes on to YouTube from Channel 19, go to our Facebook page, Sterling TV 19. You'll get all the updates, a lot of behind-the-scenes, and just things going around the Sterling Summerdale area. Once again on Facebook, Sterling TV 19. It's Woodbury's first time out of the game. When you know how much time you've got left, if you're Coach Tinkham in this case, what kind of player are you drawing up to maybe close the gap from 4 points to just 1 point? Or, I mean, that's if you're really lucky, but just another 2 points taken away from the deficit.
I mean, right now, on the defensive side of the ball, you're trying to get them trapped. You're trying to trap their offense while you're on defense and not really trying to get them to do much. You're trying to poke the ball out and then trying not to get a super fast play going, but you're trying to get a play that's going to at least give you 2 before the half.
Woodbury searching for a 3-point play. Finds Howell. Finds Robinson around the perimeter. Goes back to Gardner. Back over to Robinson. Finds Gardner. Trying to find a way to expose the zone. Solomon from the top of the key. Can't make it, but there's 3 seconds to go. Sends it to Claiborne. Doesn't have the time to shoot. And Woodbury maintained the lead throughout the entirety of the first half. So we roll into halftime on this one. Woodbury, take a look at Kevin Schultz's house one more time before we head into the halftime break. At halftime, Woodbury up 22-18 over here, Sterling Lady Knights. We'll be back after the break with top scorers and another 16 minutes of action.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching Sterling Nightline today. And here is a great day at the castle. Nice 60 degrees and sunny out. You can leave those hoodies at home. And, sorry. Getting word. Category 5, Dorico's Doomsday. I'm sorry. Mallory, is it true? Is it true? Brody, it's not true, is it?
Brody, why is somebody walking down the hallway with a hood on?
What? Dude, how'd you get rid of? Come on, man.
Thank you.
Give me some answers.
I don't think I should.
Please, if I fail this, I'm gonna fail the class. Please, Sam.
Please, Sam, you're my best friend, right? Right?
Please, if I fail this test, I'll fail the whole class.
All right, I guess.
Thank you, you're my best friend, Sam. Yo, your best friend, Sam. Ooh, take it. You're my best friend, right? You should
Kenny,
take it.
thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
This could be you if you give in to peer pressure. Say no to it. Don't be a Sam.
Hey, Sam, are you almost done your project?
Yeah, I'll be done in a few minutes.
Oh, well, you can finish tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go to early childhood.
Yo, this guy didn't log out. Should we mess with him?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. K, I think you should up your Make sure to too. Thanks, pull. And send.
Hey, Sam, I wrote you up for that message just so you're aware.
What message?
Don't play dumb with me. If you're going to play dumb, you're going to have to play dumb down at VPO.
What are you talking about? I didn't send any message. What do you mean?
Excuse me, can I get a pencil?
Oh, sure. I don't have a pencil, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Oh, I was just finding a pencil.
You know you're not supposed to have that bag in here. Only the laptop bags. Get it back in your locker. What are you doing? I told you you can't have that bag at school. Go to VPO. How you doing? Thanks. What's up? What's up, dude? What's up? Whoa. What do we have here? You can't come in like that. You guys gotta go get changed.
You really want to get changed?
Really?
Nah. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Let's go back.
Why did this feel recording here?
Didn't I tell you guys to change? You two guys again. Don't you listen? You just earned yourself a free trip to BPO. Get out of here. Now, go.
Yo, what's up? How the you doing?
Oh, good, I guess. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, this, that. everything, you know, like. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, nice meeting you. I'm gonna get going now. All right. Out of here. I'll see you.
Hey.
Hey, Ronnie.
Is that Brody over there? How's he doing?
I don't even know.
This is lame. I'm going for a walk. Hey, can I go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Hey man, don't you need a Mingo pass?
What, is the boogeyman gonna get me?
Whatever, don't say I didn't warn you.
What made you become a bully?
Twerk! Twerk!
Whoa! Nice one, man. You should start hanging with me.
Okay.
Yo, Danny, look at this. Go show him who's boss.
Huh?
Danny, go to VPO.
No!
Well, you know, Mr. Jericho, I guess it started with peer pressure.
Hey, Jacob! What's going on here? You're a stupid boy. You never do anything right. You are a mistake in my life. Clean this up right now.
Bro, follow my directions! Bro, can you not listen to me for once? You actually suck. You're the worst partner ever! You're stupid!
Abuse is not discipline. It only disrupts your child's peace with others and themselves. If you're hoping it teaches them a lesson, you're wrong. All it does is give them resentment and fear towards you. Don't be that parent.
And we are back for some second half action between the Lady Knights and the Woodbury Thundering Herd. Woodbury up by 4. Look at the top scorers. Montgomery Drams got 7. Sims and Smith both have 4. Then Gardner's got 6 from 2 3-pointers. Robinson and Howell have 5 and 4 respectively. After that first 2 quarters of play here, Nate, what are you seeing out of the Knights and the Thundering Herd here?
The Knights are trying to move fast. They got to slow it down a little bit, get into their offense. Obviously, when they ran their offense, we saw it work. They had a bunch of open layups that they couldn't connect on, but in the second half, they should fall. They just got to settle down, run their offense, and get the points they knew they can get.
And then as for Gavin, what are you seeing about these two teams here?
I mean, I'm seeing that these two teams have been playing some great defense, some great offense, but if you're the Lady Knights here, you're going to want to try to get some more offense on this as of lately, because the Woodbury defense has been great, but the Sterling Lady Knights defense have been great with all these offensive and defensive rebounds from both teams. I mean, Max, how have you been feeling about this, really?
All that I've been seeing is that the plays can work. They're getting open looks. They're finding ways to get pressure on Woodbury, Sterling is, but they can't capitalize off of it. They can't find a way through the threshold of maintaining the pressure through just being there. And that's what they need to do. They need to find a way to capitalize on these moments where they have those early full-court presses, where they have the open pass. They have to make the shot afterwards, or they can't get fouled afterwards. They have to play a little cleaner and a little bit slower to get themselves through the right way of pacing the play. Overall, not a bad first half from them. They've just got to maintain and then get that little bit better. Find that next level of pressure where they can then capitalize off it with a couple of opponents. As the buzzer sounds, that means halftime is officially over, and these two squads are getting ready to play once again. Woodbury should be starting off with possession here. We flip sides. The early facilitator for the offense of Sterling has been Monty Dram throughout this one. She's got 7, the most points scored throughout both rosters in the first half. And we'll start off with Gardner passing into Jemiah Solomon. Solomon searching for her way through, finds Janessa Robinson. Robinson takes the mid-range. Almost in. Going for the rebound with Sims. Jump ball. Jabrielle Howell was also there. One more time, was highly defended shot as they both went up for the rebound. It was kind of a 2-on-2 for the rebound, but nonetheless, Sterling, we got possession. Now this full court press is coming from Woodbury instead of Sterling this time around. Aaliyah Smith back to Sims. Over to Dram, and they'll bring it past half court. Dram tried to feed it through to Claiborne. Just barely misses. Lexi Kuhn now has Sims, gets it to her. Tries to pass it all the way over to Claiborne. Connects. Good way to dive on the ball from Jabrielle Howell. Called a jump ball. It'll go in the way of Woodbury. All of Woodbury's starting 5 has made a bucket tonight. So you're looking for the 3 is Robinson, and it goes! Janessa Robinson showing she's got the range. Montgomery Dram makes 2 more for the Knights. She's got 9 on the night. Good steal attempt from Dram there, but still going to be Thundering Herd ball. Just one more time. It's a good way to respond with a nice clean layup like that when you've got the open space.
I mean, it definitely is with a nice drive there. She cut across and just drive the lane. As you can see here one more time. She just blew by her defender and right up to the hoop. Right in for an easy 2.
Seems like both of these teams want to press from beyond half court here. Bell. From the baseline. Might have been fouled in the act of shooting. I'm going to say there was a foul and it went off on Sterling. Something like, I don't know what's going on here. It looked like she was going up for a shot, Howell was, and not fouled in the attempt. Be that as it may, it will be Woodbury's ball. Sends it all the way to the top of the key, and they'll reset the play. Over to Robinson. Robinson to Howell. Howell gets it into Zoe Bell. Over to Gardner. Hits the side of the backboard. Woodbury still fighting for it. On another jump. Not sure who they're giving possession to. Looks to be Sterling ball. Now we've been seeing this, it's been pretty common to see these kind of pile-ups on the ball after a rebound attempt. Both sides are going for those scrappy rebounds. Now Katie Claiborne looks to drive up, tries to get it to Aaliyah Smith, goes out of bounds. Woodbury ball once again.
I mean, both teams have definitely been playing scrappy and tough and rough on the defensive and offensive side, really. We, as you can see, Montgomery Dram and Katie Claiborne, who have also had outstanding soccer seasons as Monty is committed to Purdue to go play soccer. And then Claiborne is just a freshman, but she still had a great season.
Sims as well can get clumped into that discussion.
Definitely can.
Really solid keeper over her tenure as a Sterling Silver Knight. As well as Hoffaker and Addison Myers, also both on the team. A lot of this team consists of people who were already teammates in the fall sport. Woodbury looking for another 2. Once again goes off the side of the backboard. Zoe Bell with second chance points, and they'll go in for her. She's got 5 now.
I mean, it was a great job of her to follow through with her shot, get the rebound and get the points. As Monty is right off the backboard, but Alexi Kuhn's fighting for it, and it's another jump ball here.
It was a lovely thread through of a pass from Woodbury on the inbound.
Really
Zoe
was.
Bell made some good efforts to make sure they were keeping the ball. And Woodbury will get possession. There's about 2 minutes have passed by from the third quarter's clock. Robinson tries to pass it over to Howell. Back to Robinson. Vanessa Robinson crosses the court over. Long shot, a little too high of an arc there. Howell falls, so does Sims. Diving for it, could be a drive. Woodbury will maintain possession. Maddie Sims has her second foul, so does the team. Robinson. Not so sure what the call was on that one, but looks like Woodbury will still get some possession. I think we've seen that stance out of a coach before. We saw from Tinker. That's the Marley stance right there. See that on the sideline of every game.
Looks like they're going to call a foul on Maddie Sims here. It's going to be our third team foul as well.
Robinson jumped for that play, the workout. Getting clamped down by a few players. Gardner bringing it up for two, just barely misses, going for the rebound, still gets it as Gardner. Brianna Gardner tries to pass it over. Injury to Zoe Bell. Might have pulled something in her right leg.
I mean, she took a tumble on the ground there. She just slapped the ground real hard. Whoa, real hard.
A lot of people have been hitting the ground a lot more than you'd expect in a game of basketball.
I mean, it has been a very physical and aggressive game here tonight. As you can see, our athletic trainer, Sean Klink, with him with a three.
Ooh, in it goes. My goodness, Brianna Gardner. Nothing but nylon from on the perimeter tonight. Gardner's got 9 on the day. Look at this one more time. She doesn't care about anything other than what's in front of her.
I mean, that's nothing but net there. I mean,
just barely off Alexi Kuhn's shin. Is a lovely play. Look at this one more time here. Gets deflected. And then a quick play by Brianna Gardner.
Smart play to throw it off her leg.
Brianna Gardner, just a sophomore. She had a couple more seasons in her for this Woodbury team. There's Coach Tinkham one more time. The Woodbury up by 10 now, 30 to 20, and Sterling, I believe, has only scored 2 points in the third quarter thus far. They're going to call a kick ball on Lexi Kuhn.
A lot of whistles being blown here in the third.
For sure.
I mean, this few seconds, it felt like 5 minutes have already been by with all these whistles.
Woodbury. Robinson finding a way through. Shoots from mid-range. Can't get that one to go. Good rebound by Claiborne. Plays it over to Dram. Dram over to Kuhn. Wide open on the wing for three. Not quite. Good way to play through the pressure after the rebound, and Woodbury looking to get past half court, and they will. Don't give some room to Gardner, she'll use it. Going to say foul on Leah Ward.
Yeah, looks like she just got a little too handsy there.
Starting with Solomon. Highly contested in the paint. Sellers can't get the rebound. Dram might have another easy two. Not quite, a good swat, good steal attempt. Dram has to reset the play. Has to find the open man, open woman, excuse me. Claiborne back to Dram, over to Sims. Sims back to Dram. Dram shoots from beyond the arc, just barely. Not gonna make that one. Second chance points. Kuhn playing out to the perimeter. Back to Sims. Sims keeps possession, trying to find her way through. Driving, makes the mid-range. Not good. Back to Howell. Whistle below. Maybe a verbal warning for something. we go to substitution. Sellers comes out. I'm not sure exactly what went on. Might have been a warning to Coach Tinkham. If not a warning to him, maybe a warning to a player who's getting a little too chatty on the floor. Leah Ward went to strip the ball, and they'll call foul. Sterling's fourth in the quarter. Inching closer and closer to the bonus as we approach 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Montgomery Dram to bring it up after the pass in by Lexi Kuhn. Finds Claiborne, finds Sims. Sims passes it all the way over to Dram. Dram to Ward. To the corner. Kuhn has some room for three, gets tipped on the way up. And now Gardner. Tried to pass it into Howell. They call a travel on Woodbury, but Sterling gets another opportunity here.
I mean, Sterling really has to make key of these defensive calls that they're getting to get the ball back. They really got to score here because right now they really can't buy a bucket. It's coming by, and they haven't really gotten any in these past few minutes here.
Katie Claiborne, good screen set by Sims. Lexi Kuhn for three, not quite. Rebound made by Janessa Robinson. Solomon went for a long ball pass, doesn't go her way. Dram might have 2 points on her hands. Not quite there. Lexi Kuhn can't make the two. Ooh. Katie Claiborne took a tumble. Looks like she might have hurt something from a hamstring on that one. She went up for it and then looks like she fell back on her leg. But she seems to still be okay. Just a tumble's a tumble.
I mean, it really is. I mean, she's definitely strong from her soccer season. Definitely had a few tumbles there. She gets her first, as she gets some shots up tonight again. The free throw line. Trying to make her first.
Trying to get her first 2 points on the day.
Maybe not. White ball, it seems. Looks like a bit of miscommunication.
It might have been what they were trying to do is give Woodbury some bonus shots to get up to 5, but instead they'll just completely reset. I don't know. You want to talk about miscommunication.
I mean, something we do know is Jordan Frazier and Aaliyah Taylor are in. Comes in for Maddie Sims and Leah Ward.
These are confirmed substitutions.
Yes.
Looks like instead Janessa Robinson will be getting 2.
Now we have a timeout.
Now we have a timeout. So.
Been a few fun, eventful few seconds here.
Well, while we're waiting for some confirmation, you can head over to Instagram and follow us at Sterling TV19. Get some pictures from behind the scenes prior to and after some broadcasts that we have here on Sterling TV19. Once again, Instagram at Sterling TV19 to get some behind the scenes photos. I wouldn't even be talking about strategy on this timeout. I'd just be asking the players what are the refs talking about. But in all seriousness, obviously you're down by 10 here. We're about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And surely there's not much more to do than just try to reinforce the plays you had to keep going back to try and rack up some points. See what's on the ceiling? Yeah, right there. And obviously, Nate, you've been in this position where you've had to fight from coming back down. You've got another quarter of play. What's normally the mindset when you're out there on the court trying to figure out what the right move is?
There's no 10-point shot. You need to go down the floor. You need to buy buckets, get easy layups. Try to be more physical and get contact. Go to the free throw line. It's called a free throw line for a reason. Get the easy points there, and just try to stop and make the defense turn into offense and go down and get the easy buckets that you need to get.
100% agree. And obviously, some of these players are newer for this team. Montgomery Dream has the most points. Took a year off from basketball, so she has to get back into that swing of things. Katie Claiborne, just a freshman. Hoffaker, a sophomore, whenever she's in. So it's a lot of players that need to find their footing again at the start of the season. As first will go for Janessa Robinson. She's got 9 on the night. Looking to be the first player on the court with double digits. And she'll get it. Dram driving through. Halts the play. Trying to find an open pass. Finds Lexi Kuhn on the wing. Now she's looking for someone to get it to. Back to Dram. Dram has Claiborne. Claiborne searching, finds Aaliyah Smith. Aaliyah Smith looking to try and brute force her way through, instead passes it to Dram. Dram now, trying to find some two. No 2 points to go there. Coon can't get it. Aaliyah Smith has to put up the plan. Not quite, but she'll get 2 shots off of it.
I mean, it was a great job by Aaliyah to get the rebound there and put the shot up while getting fouled. Hopefully making 2 here for her. Averaging 3 points, 50% at the free throw line.
Her first one. Bounce off the rim and out. Second shot now. Looking for her 5th point on the night. No good. We'll stay at a 12-point deficit. Sterling does get their rebound. Aaliyah Smith finds Dram. Dram trying to take some open space given by the thundering Herd. She'll get 2 more points. Now she's got 11.
I mean, it was a great job by the Lady Knights to swing the rock around the corners from one corner to another to get the wide open woman in Montgomery Dram with a free open lane to drive and get the 2 points. As you get another foul here, looks to be shooting.
And now, regardless of the foul, it won't matter. It'll be owned to the line for Woodbury. To that layup one more time. You saw there's a little too much space given on the right side there to play through and then find her way back into the paint. It's Brianna Gardner. Looking for her 10th and 11th points on the night. Brianna Gardner been a consistent shooter throughout the day. Her first won't go. About 1:30 in the quarter is Sterling down by 10. Need to find a way to bring that deficit down. Brianna Gardner. Makes her 10th point. 11-point deficit now. Dram trying to find some open space. Finds a pass to Claiborne instead, who finds Lexi Kuhn. Has Dram in the paint. Dram for another 2. She's got 13.
Like we were saying earlier, we got to get some great passing to open up some woman to get a nice, easy bucket. As you can see here, a great shot. The great pass.
I mean, this is exactly what we were talking about during that timeout where there's obviously no 10-point shot, but they can get those little chipaways. They can kind of chisel their way through, make their own path, but you can't do that with fouls and put them to the line this early. So Vanessa Robinson makes another one off of a nice roll through.
The Knights are bailing them out on the defensive side. They're giving them send them to the free throw line. The Thundering Herd's making their free throws too, which is it's making it hard for us to come back.
And Vanessa Robinson has 12 points. I believe 5 or 6 of those are from the line alone. Graham looking to get the pass, and she does. Sends it back, this time to Frazier. Frazier, back to Dram. Dram searching, finds Claiborne in the paint. Travel. About 47 seconds, we'll do this one.
Great pass there by Dram, but yeah.
Just needed that one dribble. That's one of those mistakes. It's just because you're a freshman, you haven't played that much, and being on the varsity level so young, it can be a lot of pressure. That might just be the main thing there. It's a mistake you won't see often. So 3 goes, just barely misses that one. Aaliyah Smith tried to get it to Claiborne. Steal attempt, but I think they're going to give possession to the Lady Knights. Aaliyah Smith will pass it in. Montgomery Dram. 30 seconds to go. Should be one of the last possessions of the quarter. Dram trying to find her way through. Doesn't make that one. Second chance point. There's going to be a shooting foul against Woodbury.
See Lexi grab it there. Yep. She went up for the shot and she just got her own slap back. Lexi Kuhn, 13-point average. She makes her first one here. Trying to get 2. 67% at the free throw line.
Makes you wonder if she'll make one or the other. She'll make both. Woodbury about 20 seconds to work with. Looking to find a way. Woodbury has about 10 seconds to work with. Gardner passes through. Now 2. 1 second, shoots a 3. Won't beat the buzzer this time around. A 9-point differential as we head to Laurel Springs to look at this house here on Laurel Road. Looks more Halloween than Christmas, but still a lot of greenery to look at here as we get hopefully find more green from beyond the arc and more from Sterling as Woodbury's up 35-26 as we head to the final 8 minutes of play.
Trust the Bomber family since 1975. Committed to excellence, dedicated to getting the job done right for you. Bomber, we want to be your plumber.
We're back for the fourth quarter. Another lovely play from the Laurel Springs. Let's take a look at these. Here you hear some Little St. Nick in the background. And a lot of Christmas going on here. I mean, once again, I could never. We still have Woodbury up by 9 as the cheer do their thing. They come off the court. One quick announcement from Professional. Ben Simmons has put the NBA on hold to pursue pro fishing, and I was scrolling in between. I found this. I mean, good for him, but we need him. We need him at the 4 in Philly once more.
I mean, I would love to have him back. It would definitely be fun. I don't know if Philly fans would agree with me. Speaking of the Sixers, Mr. Strauss is going to do PA tonight at 7 o'clock versus the Brooklyn Nets at home. Should be a fun one. Definitely listen in at that to hear Mr. Strauss.
This is either back-to-back or second out of the last 3 games.
I think it's back-to-back for him. I think he did it against the Mavs.
Yeah, against the Mavs.
The Mavs, yeah.
He got to do it that time around when he got to see Cooper Flagg, and he says, that guy can play. And I'd say, I know, I've got him on fantasy. Woodbury starting off the fourth quarter with possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Doesn't mean no pressure, but it means a lot less pressure on them than it does for Sterling. Brown Gardner. Bit of physicality from Sterling that time around. They'll maintain possession. Good pass goes off of Claiborne, but Howell still gets the ball. Shot goes up. Doesn't quite go in. Whistle blown. They're saying on Katie Claiborne was a bit of a shove. It is just
about that one.
It is a light touch. Might have just lost her balance, but
maybe pulling a LeBron flop there. I don't know. Can't really tell.
Dram trying to find a way through. Looking for a pass, finds Lexi Coon. Finds Claiborne. Back to Dram. Dram using that open space again. They're going to call a travel on Dram. Nice shove here. Looked like one of these. I'm a little confused here.
Yeah, looks like a foul here. Monty getting some free throws in. Hopefully sinking them both.
If you saw in the room, you can see the confusion. He goes like this. I go, wait a minute. First one. Around the bend and out.
Now we got the right name. Montgomery Dram, 9 points per game on the season, 68% at the free throw line. Coming back after her sophomore year. Left is deep here.
The loudest rim we've ever heard.
Really is.
Still a 9-point differential. Rims are mic'd. Move from Solomon. Trying to find a way through. Goes for 2 points off the rim. Still going to be Woodbury ball.
It sounds like we're playing blacktop basketball here with these rims. Sounds pretty cool to hear it over the air.
Next time I hear it hit off the rim, I'm just going to yell something like, slam!
Maybe some NBA Jam leg sounds too. Can't buy bucket.
Vanessa Robinson makes those 2.
And she's on fire. I mean, she really is tonight.
She's got 14.
She does. She has 14. She has the most on her team, but she's been having a great game tonight, and she really is on fire.
Claiborne went for 3, couldn't get that one. Leah Ward trying to find someone to pass it to. It'll be Dram. Dram gets it to Lexi Kuhn for 3. That one bricks. Bringing it up now. Robinson. Zoe Bell is back into that light injury scare, and Howell can't make the right move, and Leah Smith now has to send it up to Leah Ward. Zoe Bell makes a physical play, and Woodbury get another opportunity here.
Zoe Bell back from her injury from a little while ago when she fell on the deck.
Seemed like just maybe like the leg.
Yeah.
Just a rough bump, it happens.
Maybe just a little bit of a muscle cramp, but she's playing great defense here.
She has 5 on the day. Back to Robinson. Robinson trying to find a way through. Makes another 2, a difficult shot in the paint.
I mean, she almost can't miss tonight. She's really the leading factor on their team. She's really the X factor on this Woodbury team. If you're the Sterling Lady Knights, you're going to want to stop her because she really hasn't.
But Lexi Kuhn for 3.
That was a great kick out to find Lexi Kuhn in the corner for a great 3-point shot to bring it into a 10-point deficit. If you're the Lady Knights and you're down by 10, you have 5 minutes left. What do you think you guys have to do?
I mean, I'm thinking just play, not with pressure, but just play smart. You can't make too many foul mistakes now, because that's what you struggled with in the past couple of quarters. Another 3 ball goes up for Woodbury, and in it goes. That one's from Solomon.
I mean, this team really can't miss right now. They're playing some great offensive. They've been having some great offensive drives. They really haven't missed very much. They really have been on fire, but get a whistle here. Trying to see what it was.
3rd foul. Sterling ball.
Looks like a little bit of reaching at Monty.
Claiborne trying to find a way through. Pass it out to Aaliyah Smith from the corner, trying to make a physical play to get in. Spins around, makes another 2 ball. She's got 6 on the night. Cutting the lead down to 9 now, or 11, excuse me. Woodbury can't stay in this little offensive flow state they've got. They lose the ball. Dram finds Kuhn in the corner. Smith shoots the mid-range off the backboard. Solomon to bring it up. Sends it far down. 2 points.
I mean, it really has been back and forth between Woodbury and Sterling. It seems like when Woodbury makes one, Sterling comes down and makes one. When Woodbury misses one, Sterling goes down and misses one.
It really does need to be back and forth like this earlier on in the game to keep it close. You see here, that was number 1 Robinson again. She's got 18. 44-31. Woodbury definitely, if we thought they had less pressure on them earlier, they've definitely got less pressure on them now. Three ball for Robinson, she's got 21.
I mean, if she's a junior, Woodbury's going to have her for another year, and it's looking like it's going to be a great one for her this year.
She's made every defender look like a junior out here today.
I mean, she really has.
Dram to Claiborne. Timeout by Coach Tank. 16-point differential between the two sides. If you look at this here, my goodness. If you want to talk about green, that's asparagus right there. I mean, this is the 3rd timeout taken by Sterling. And I mean, this is a huddle that you kind of got to look at your players and go, well, what's gone awry here from the start? Because the first quarter deficit was 5 points. Then that got a little larger. It got a little larger. It's gotten a lot larger now. Obviously, shrinking it down, it's not going to be a lot. We take a look at the cheer, trying to get the crowd to be a little more interested here, but the deficit's 16, it's a little rough. You can be interested, follow us on no longer Twitter, but X.com, more on the app X, Sterling TV19. Similar updates to what you get on the Instagram, but a little more involved with the media side of things. So once again, follow us on X, no longer Twitter, at Sterling TV19. That horn sounds to indicate 15 seconds. But yeah, Sterling definitely has a lot of fixing to do. This home opener has been all Woodbury. And they'll most likely at this rate drop to 1-3 on the year to kick things off before we head into the swing of things of January. Speaking of January, getting into the swing of things, the first day we're back from winter break, Sterling's girls basketball team will host Collingswood for our first broadcast back. Caitlin Claiborne trying to find Lexi Kuhn. She does. Back to Claiborne. Gives it to Leah Ward. Tried to find Lexi Kuhn, a little bit too long of a pass, and now Solomon bringing it back up for the Thunder and Herd. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson's having a day, but that one's not going to go her way. And they'll say out of bounds, Sterling ball.
I mean, she definitely is having a day, but that shot just wasn't hers, just under the rim. Threw it off the bottom of the rim, and Sterling just bringing the ball up here. Hopefully bringing some points back.
Lexi Kuhn has a screen from Leah Ward. Tries to pass it into Leah Ward. She ends up with the ball. Misses the two-point shot. Rebound by Zoe Bell. Bring it up. Back to Zoe Bell. Holds it for a bit. 2 minutes remain. Woodbury looking for any semblance of points. Howell makes 2. She's got 6. Now every starter on this Woodbury team has 5+ points. For 3 is Lexi Kuhn, just off the back of the rim. Minute 30 to go. Take a look at this last possession here. Brianna Gardner was fighting for that shot. Doesn't go their way, and still got possession. To Howell, to Bell. Bell takes another tumble. It's helped up by some Sterling players here. Let's take a look at this one. Once again, she just goes for it and just kind of slips. It just happens. 18-point deficit, 61 seconds left in the game. Launches that one back to the top of the key. Still trying to find a pass is Woodbury. Closing in is Sterling. Timeout Woodbury to get their player out of that position. Want to check us out on YouTube if you're watching us on cable, or youtube.com/TV19, /TV19 rather. Sterling Channel 19. It's all the same things you'd see on your cable televisions, just instead on YouTube and on demand. So once again, check us out on YouTube, Sterling TV19. It's probably going to be the final timeout we see in this one. Woodbury up 18, trying to expand that lead to 20. They're already done with their timeout. It was really just a breather, get them away from the pressure. Sterling, it seems like some changes have been made to who's out there. No. Might have just misseen it, but nonetheless, these last 48 seconds, it's just going to be Sterling trying to get as many points as they can to make this seem a little bit closer. Play it backcourt. Now they'll bring it up. Over to Bell. Tries to get it to Gardner. Gardner trying to stay. Just barely a backdoor. Sterling will get the ball. It's great pressure by the defense, especially by Katie Claiborne, to just give her absolutely no room to work around. Now Montgomery Dram, 30 seconds to go. Finds Claiborne, back to Dram. Dram shoots for three. No good there. No one gets the rebound. Dram fighting for more. Can't make the two ball. Rebound by Woodbury. Now it's got about 15 seconds to go. Woodbury sends it up to Gardner. Send a drive. Driving up is Dram. Shoots. Doesn't go. And as clock will run to zeros. Woodbury wins 49-31. We will have a post-game show. Some of the Thundering Herd players will get their interviews. We'll be right back for that, so don't go anywhere, but Woodbury will take down the Lady Knights 49-31. I've been Mac Zubek, I'm with Gavin Murphy and Nate Schwartz. We'll be back soon with some post-game interviews.
Give me some answers.
I don't think I should.
Please. If I fail this, I'm gonna fail the class. Please, Sam. Please, Sam, you're my best friend, right? Right? Please. If I fail this test, I'll fail the whole class.
All right, I guess.
Thank you. You're my best friend, Sam.
Yo, your best friend, Sam. Ooh, take it. You're my best friend, right? You should
Kenny,
take it.
thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
This could be you if you give in to peer pressure. Say no to it. Don't be a sneak.
Hey, stop that, bully! Are you begging for a knuckle sandwich, twerp? Maybe I am.
Nice try, twerp.
Please, hamburger, please help me. He's bullying me. You're right. I need to help you. I'm the anti-bully. Oh my God, thank you. Oh yes, King.
Hello, I'm Gavin Murphy, back as the Woodbury Herd beats the Lady Sterling Knights 49-31, as we're going to have Mac Zubak down with some interviews from the Thundering Herd.
Welcome to the post-game show. We got two interviews here for you. We're going to start off with Brianna Gardner. How are you doing after the win over Sterling today?
Good.
Now, obviously, you've been a really solid perimeter shooter throughout the first starting games of the season. When you're out there in that kind of flow state, especially in a game like this, 18-point deficit over the win, how are you feeling while you're out there?
Just playing team ball, pretty much, and shooting if I'm open.
Now, the plays that you guys draw up, how much of that plays into your shooting ability? And honestly, you're only a sophomore, you got 2 more years. How does it feel to know that your teammates have this much trust in you as a younger player?
I just got to put the same trust in them, too, so it's pretty much, we all equally trust, so it don't matter.
Well, it's a great game from you. Thanks for coming on. And also, 21 points on the game for you. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great.
In that last half, right, you got the majority of your points in the third and fourth quarter. How does it feel to finally get into that rhythm? Can you feel yourself get into that rhythm as the game progresses?
Yes, I feel myself getting that rhythm. I really like it because I felt like I was lacking on the first 2 quarters, but now that I got my fire on, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Now I got to store more.
Now, when you're in the huddle with the coaches, what are the kind of plays they're adding up? Obviously, when they had the zone defense Sterling did, you guys were able to capitalize on that, and you had a lot of good assists throughout the game as well. What are you looking for when you see that zone defense come out?
I'm looking for open gaps in the zone because there's a lot of open gaps because they like to protect the basket when they're in a zone. So I'm looking for wide open shots at the 3 or attacking the basket.
Now, this was a really scrappy game between you and Sterling today. How do you manage that environment when it gets to that point where it's kind of back and forth, a lot of jumping on each other for the rebounds? It gets to that area of the game.
I take a deep breath and tell my teammates, let's just play our game and let's get a win, you know?
Thank you for coming on. A great performance from you.
Thank you.
Good luck in your next game. Those are the interviews we have. I'm going to send it back to Gav at the desk, and then we'll be out.
Join us next time on our next TV game, January 5th, girls basketball, 5:30 p.m. at the Castle, Sterling Lady Knights versus Collingswood on youtube.com/SterlingTV19 as the girls lose this one to Woodbury 49-31. I'm Gavin Murphy, joined by Nate Schwartz and Max Zubek. Have a great weekend. Have a great winter break. And we'll see you next time on January 5th. As always, go Knights.